Hey, welcome everyone. I am Mayor Kel Palguda, and this is Council Chat. Hope everyone is having an amazing year, and today's guest is nothing but exceptional.
Oh, jeez. Oh.
Ladies and gentlemen, Brad Newman from YEI.
Let's lower the bar a little bit. Okay?
So, Brad, why don't you introduce yourself a little bit for those that don't know you?
I hope there's some that don't. Well, okay, Brad Newman, Director of Yavapai Exceptional Industries. In fact, I just had my 45th year at YEI. See, I was Director of YEI before you were on the planet.
Yes, you are correct.
And this is a great nonprofit charitable organization. It's been 47 years operating here in the Central Highlands of Arizona, and we support adults with disabilities in the community and the economy. And we've been very successful at it. It's a great model. I just work there. I have the pleasure of working there. But the board of directors, the founding board, had an idea that, first of all, we take care of our own.
Right.
And that it's adult roles in the community and the economy means men and women work and they contribute to their households and they contribute to the tax base. And meanwhile, I was up on Mingus Mountain cowboying around, and our little ranch became a summer camp.
Okay.
And the first summer campers were Easter Seal kids.
Okay, yeah.
Well, it's okay with you, but it's like, what am I supposed to do with these kids?
Sure.
Well, we just had more fun, and we just did our ranch work with these Easter Seal kiddos. And they told me when I was 16 years old, what they're still telling me today, I want my own job and I want my own place.
Right.
And they want to have a life like everybody else. So that's funny how that experience was handed to me. At the same time, moms and dads and business leaders started Yavapai Exceptional Industries. And we came together.
So where are you located? For those of you that don't know exactly where you are, where are you located?
We're everywhere. We got you surrounded. We have finally surrounded the cities and towns of the Central Highlands. We're here in Prescott Valley on Eastridge Drive in a beautiful facility. We just celebrated our 7th anniversary at Antelope Point at Eastridge. Although we've been in Prescott Valley over 30 years, tucked behind the MI Doors and Window plant on land donated by the Fain family, an easement granted by MI Doors and Windows, and a little prefab building we built out there in the 90s. And I love to compare building in the 90s in Prescott Valley compared to what we're doing now. And then we're in downtown Prescott on Washington Avenue. We call it Washington Avenue Industries. It's the shortcut to Yavapai College where everybody speeds down.
No. They come in the backside.
They come in the backside.
Tennis courts and
tennis courts and the baseball. And we have our homes there too, our hosted family homes. And then we're in North Prescott at the Air Park. The Air Park Industrial Park, we call it Ruger Air Park Industries. Right. We've had a partnership with the Sturm Ruger company since they came to town. Mr. Ruger noticed the value added by employing our people in some of his production systems, and we've had a great partnership. So we are North Prescott for actually Coyote Springs and everybody north of like Grandview, because we hit the 89A, and then boom, you're at the Air Park. We're not crossing town, and we're here on Eastridge Drive. We have people coming in all the way in from Spring Valley all the way to Diamond Valley.
And so those people that don't know where Eastridge is, it's on the south side of Highway 69.
Yes, it is. It's the first road south of 69 off of Navajo. And right now on that very corner, Eastridge and Navajo, the dust is flying, and people are driving by and watching our beautiful new hosted family home.
So this is exciting.
Very exciting.
So this is something that we don't have in Prescott Valley right now.
No, you don't. Although YEI in our day job has been in Prescott Valley for 25 years, the clamor for housing.
Sure, of course.
And again, that kid who says, I want my own job and my own place. Now, we have had a model, very successful in Prescott, called Hosted Family Homes.
All right.
And
this is the one on Washington.
This is one on Washington with men and women's homes. I'm one of 8 kids. Okay. So we have 6. So 6 residents and then a family that lives in the home, and the home is built around a home inside a home. You have your home and you have your own entrance and your own little patio and your own master bedroom and kitchenette and it's inside the home, and it houses 6 individuals, Jack and Jill bathroom, grand room, island kitchen, and we have 2 guest rooms. And that is for what we call the weekend warrior, which is really not just the weekend, but somebody who stays over because mom and dad get a break. The caregiver gets a break. And the YI guy gets to hang out with his buddies and go to the game at night or go to the dance or the craft program or just hang out, and mom and dad get a break, which is very good for these families. It keeps a lot of families intact. And
so, how many families are you? Like, do you handle at one time, or how's this whole work?
Well, like I say, 6 residents in each home.
Gotcha. But employee-wise, how many do you
Well,
have?
YEI at full strength, rock and roll, is almost 170 people.
Wow.
A day.
Okay.
But during the madness,
Sure.
it's come down quite a bit with nobody. He told me not to knock on the table. Okay, knock on the wood. Nobody getting sick, but preponderance of caution, and many of our parents are elderly, and
Yes,
so they play it very cool. That said, attendance is down to about 70 a day.
Okay.
But we're in touch with all of our people.
Gotcha.
And so when YEI family is back together, it'll be about 170 people.
No, that's incredible.
That's a lot of folks.
So over the years, how many do you think you've
gee,
I mean,
it's in the thousands.
I know you didn't think there was going to be math involved in this.
It's not fair, Mayor. No, it's been thousands, and they're all just lovely people, and we're very visible in the community.
Right.
People see our vans and our trucks are flying around all the time. And of course, Ryan at Auto Trim, he's such a cute guy. The back of the vans all say 1-800-CALL-BRAD. And they do. And our trucks delivering stock all over the place. Yesterday met the semi truck and unloaded 22 pallets of birdseed that will be eventually blended into Jay's Bird Barn proprietary birdseed. We do all of their birdseed for 2 stores. We have our own line of picnic tables and patio furniture, and the garden boxes, very popular. And then survey stakes and lath and hub for the contractors, and that comes out of the Corsair building in North Prescott.
Sure.
We do a lot of packaging and what we call fabrication and light assembly. No job too weird for YEI. And when your homegrown business outgrows your kitchen or your garage, you got to call YEI.
So how do people get a hold of you? How's
928-445-0991.
Okay.
445-0991. Got a great website, www.yeiworks.com. It's easy to remember because YEI Works, we're not so sure about Brad, but YEI Works.
See, folks, he's here all week long. So he's going to be all day.
That's right.
And you'll see some of your products, right?
Oh,
like the picnic tables, you can go
to the
there.
product section, and of course, Spice and Slice is very popular.
What's that?
Spice and Slice is game meat seasoning. Grandma Lemure's Spice and Slice. It was everybody gets funny mail. I get a lot of funny mail. It was a flyer. I get business for sale. Grandma Lemure's Spice and Slice game meat seasoning kit with an 800 number. So I call it and leave a voice message. You're selling your grandma, you rotten kids. I'm cutting you out of the will. And there was a Grandma Lemure, and yes, she did blend these seasoning kits for like venison and elk and wild turkey. Of course, you could use ground beef and ground chicken and all. And we make 3 kinds of sausage mix, pepperoni, jerky, and it's sold all over the country. We don't blend the seasonings here. We have that done in a big fancy place in California. But we do all the packaging, and our kids, and I say kids, our employees, get the orders every morning off the computer, package them up, and we know the UPS truck is coming at 2:45. And any business, any organization, got to have a deadline, right?
Sure.
You got to have a finish line. So we know that gear's got to be out waiting at 2:45 because by 3 o'clock, every van in central Arizona is at our shop to pick up the kids. So you don't want to get stuck in that traffic jam.
And I didn't know that. I knew you guys did a lot of things, but who would have thought?
Grandma Lemure's Spice and Slice, and we created a whole legend around Grandma Lemure and how she crossed into Arizona on at Lee's Ferry in the 1910s with her family, and now she's in the Pioneer Home. And what she does is she fakes fire drills to empty out the Pioneer Home, and then she blends the Spice and Slice in the nursing station and takes it by wheelbarrow down Granite Creek to the YEI shop where the kids package it all up.
It's kind of false advertising, don't you think?
It's a legend. It's a legend.
It's a legend.
It's
okay,
legend.
Okay. All right. No, fair enough.
Fine line there, yeah. So, and that's on Amazon, but it's also its own website, Spice and Slice, Spice A-N Slice. And you see Grandma, and she appears now and then at trade shows and demonstration day at Ace Hardware.
So again, they go on the website.
Yep.
They can just find products, click on it.
Yep.
Drops down, they can just scroll through.
Oh yeah, and there's a whole chapter. You can see 45 years of my bad haircuts. And
Oh, so like the evolution
of
Brad's hair?
all the different, phases and, stuff like that.
That's terrifying.
Yes, my dad would always, are all the barbers on strike in Prescott and Prescott Valley? And I could see them now, and I could say, yes, they're closed.
They are actually closed.
They
Give me a
actually are.
break. Yeah.
This is COVID curls, So, and we like to also say, because it's true, it's the happiest workplace in Yavapai County.
Right.
And the tour will make your day.
Okay,
Now,
so let's talk about that.
You give us a call, 445-0991, and you stop by, and we walk you through, and you meet everybody. Now these days we're taking it a little lower key, masked up and everything, and we go and see everybody, and you see they're at work, and I love doing it because I get to see it through a visitor's eyes.
Sure.
And our group loves to have visitors, and they love to show you their work.
Oh, I bet.
And they love to show you their production record, and they love to show you their bowling score, and they love to tell you who they danced with last Saturday.
Yeah.
And what I hear over and over and over again is they say, gosh, your guys had such a nice visit, and they were telling me all about but their hands kept moving.
They kept
And
doing
their
their
hands were in their work. And you've visited,
great.
Mayor, and you
Yes.
see these guys. They are the most ambitious. They are so safety conscious. And it's a wonderful culture. It's a company culture. It reminds me, I'm an Arizona boy, and it's almost tribal in that we have our own language, we have our own boundaries, borders, that is.
Sure.
And the way our men and women, they look out for each other. It's
Let me tell you, a lot of
terrific.
people, especially in today's world, 2021, could probably take some good notes on the work ethic and the camaraderie, and just good old-fashioned, just going to work and doing a job and taking pride in it.
And very much so. And I'll, speaking of the tour or stopping by, payday, twice a month.
Okay.
And I always consider it a report card on us, on staff.
Sure.
Because we're here to create employment. So
Of course.
how we doing, And to hand out checks, and I'm a sucker because I've been doing it for a long time, but to hand out checks, and people are so proud of their check, and so many get their check, and they say, I'm going to take my mom to dinner.
Oh, how great.
I'm going to go to the movies this weekend, and I'm buying.
Yeah.
And a couple weeks ago, what did we do? W-2s, right?
Right, yeah.
How about you? I get my W-2. I go, what a sucker. Look what I paid. What did I, our guys, I'm handing out W-2s. Look, here, I helped the soldiers.
Oh, how great
I helped
is
the
that?
teachers.
Uh-huh.
I helped build the road.
Yes.
And I paid my tax.
And again, we should all be taking
Yeah,
notes on that.
it's true story, true
Don't
that.
take things for granted
Well,
on what we have.
too many times a year, I, if not preside, I present at a farewell for somebody,
Sure.
a YEI guy, and I always say that when I'm in Grand Canyon and I'm sleeping under the stars, and I see there's a world there that is just all YEI guys.
No, I don't doubt that for one moment.
Nobody's worried about invading Iraq, and nobody's fighting over the little stuff.
Right.
And they're opening the door for each other, and they help each other in and out of the van. And
it's
great.
pure human quality right
Well,
there.
it is. It
is
really
what
is.
it is
It
at
is.
its finest.
And one of the blessings, for example, we teach somebody a job skill, and we teach them, let's say, an assembly job.
Right.
They do it, and they don't try to find a shortcut, or they don't cut out the quality control.
Sure.
They do what they are instructed to do. And in the same vein, they don't have it to lie to you. They don't have it to guile. I said at one of the farewells, Stephen lived without guile. And his mother misunderstood. She said, how could you say that? I said, what? And she said, Stephen lived without God? I said, no, guile. Oh, well, that's more like it.
Yeah.
And that's why you get these really,
Sure.
it's right there on the sleeve, and
Yes.
that's great. So
No,
it's a great
that
place to stop by. Yavapai Exceptional Industries, YEI, means yay. It's the Navajo word for healing and protection.
I did not know that.
And with the permission of the Navajo tribe, we took that name and the logo, and we have Navajo, we have Hopi, we have Pima, Maricopa, Havasu. We have a lot of Native people, and it's a very diverse group. But
So again,
yeah.
Facebook, they get a hold of you?
Yep,
or-
Facebook,
Okay.
YEI, Facebook, YEI, and also Brad Newman, a natural showman. Check it out. And,
Brad Newman, that's a selfish plug right there, folks, is what that was.
Got it. And my lights are blinking, so yeiworks.com on the internet.
Okay.
And 445-0991 on the phone.
Get a tour. Folks, go out there. Just buy a few things. Get picnic tables, get the seasoning, get whatever else.
Watch the houses come out of the ground at Eastridge and Navajo.
And I'm excited for that ribbon cutting for that.
It'll be awesome. A thrill. And you were there for the ground cutting.
I was.
And we couldn't get any shovels in the ground at the time.
We could not
but
do that.
640 cubic yards later, you can. I assure you.
That's awesome. And you know what? Thank you for what you do. Like truly, like you are truly a genuine person who is meaning to change your little world.
Well, I'm very blessed, Mayor, and I have a great gig, and I'm grateful for it every day. And I know how good I got it.
No, I appreciate that. Folks, thanks for joining us. Brad, you want to close this out with a song?
Didn't bring my axe, so I'll just say fare thee well and see you downriver.
I like it.
Okay.
See you next time, guys. Have a great day.